Well, Bradley Arant Boult Cummings has 8 different offices in 5 states, and plus the District of Columbia. In addition to the office here in Jackson, we have 3 offices in Alabama. We have an office in Nashville, an office in Charlotte, one in Washington, D.C., and most recently we've opened an office in Tampa. Across those 8 offices, or in those 8 offices, we probably have about 500 lawyers. I think Mississippi's economy is going to continue to grow. We have good leadership with our politicians. I think we've got a business-friendly environment here that has probably been enhanced by tort reform 5 or 6 years ago. I think one of the keys to our continued economic expansion is continued improvement in education. I think the world of the Barksdale Reading Institute, the successes that they have realized in some very challenging educational environments, and I hope our political leadership will continue to appreciate the need for providing adequate funding for public education. Well, I think among some of the legal issues, I would have to include as one of those a case that is pending before the Mississippi Supreme Court now that challenges the cap on non-economic damages. I don't know what the timeline is on a decision in that case, but I know that that matter is being followed closely by both sides of the bar, both plaintiffs and defense. I think another issue that is of significant interest not only in Mississippi but really throughout the country is the question of elected judges, whether or not elected judges are the best approach, or whether judges should be appointed and thus perhaps will be more independent of political issues. And related to that is the issue of judges who are forced not just to campaign but to raise money. You know, that's a real difficult position for a judge who the Supreme Court, our U.S. Supreme Court, has recognized are not politicians, but it's a difficult position for judges generally to have to raise money in order to successfully campaign for re-election. And I look to see both campaigning generally and fundraising specifically to get more attention in the next few years. Well, you know, I would have to say that among the issues that are important to me would necessarily include the ability of lawyers in this state to continue to work well together toward the common goal of serving their clients efficiently. And by that I mean getting for all of our clients the best possible results for the least cost to the clients. Also, I think one of the most important things going on in the Mississippi Bar today is something that is being handled by a committee called Lawyers and Judges Assistance Program. And it is the challenge and the charge of that committee to work with lawyers and with judges who have substance abuse problems and who have emotional problems, including depression, to try to work with those lawyers and judges to identify the problems and then to help them with solutions. We've got a wonderful staff at the bar that deals with those. We've had some real tragedies, both at the bench and the lawyer level in the last couple of years. And I hope that as we go forward for the next year, we can do a better job of identifying those problems in advance and helping all of our members deal with them effectively.